This isn't your average road trip. Get ready for high-stakes trucking action and incredible challenges. Welcome to Mega Hub. Let's hit the gas. Textbook technique? Maybe. Perfect execution? Not quite. That was one bumpy descent. Wow, just look at those skid marks. The driver must have fought tooth and nail to regain control. What an intense moment. A 57.5 Murray wind turbine blade swinging through a tight 90-degree turn? That's a serious challenge. But with advanced hydraulic technology and expert route planning, McFadden's transport executed the perfect pivot, saving money, avoiding road damage, and keeping Scotland's trees intact.
Here's your coffee, boss.
Boom! That granite block never stood a chance. The T330 bulldozer is an absolute beast. Watching it power through the terrain with unstoppable force is like witnessing a true mechanical titan at work. Wow, that was a split-second decision that saved his life. His reflexes were nothing short of incredible. This dude's helmet is his lucky charm. Meanwhile, the trailer's like, I'll live, but I'm not happy about it. Confidence wins, but the trailer's the real MVP here. Well, I'll be darned. Those flimsy ropes didn't stand a chance against that 40-ton crane. Gave out in a heartbeat. Shocking. Climbing a steep incline with an 85-ton beast behind you takes next-level skill and engineering. The MAN TGA 41.660 and its expert driver are in perfect sync, proving that when power and precision unite, no road is unconquerable. Imagine playing a video game on expert mode, but the machine you're controlling weighs several tons and there's no reset button. Watching raw power and precision come together to extract Valle Nevado granite is mesmerizing. A true display of nature meeting engineering. Demolition work is no joke. One wrong move, and everything spirals into chaos. Watching this unfold is a stark reminder of how precision and safety are absolutely critical on a job like this. That was a split-second decision that saved the day. The way he swerved just in time to avoid that runaway tire was nothing short of incredible. Getting that massive Caterpillar mining truck out of the ditch was no small feat. Watching the recovery in action was like witnessing a battle of pure power and determination. When it comes to heavy haulage dominance, the ALE Unipower tank transporter prototype is a true titan. Effortlessly handling the North London electrical transformer move, this beast showcases engineering mastery. While the mighty Trojan tanks may steal the spotlight, the Unipower remains the silent powerhouse, proving ALE's commitment to innovation and reliability. Who needs Hollywood explosions when you have a battle-tested excavator casually surviving landmine detonations? A stalled semi on the tracks is never a good sign, but the fact that it was carrying starch and burst into flames, that's straight out of an action movie. Lucky that no one was hurt. Wow! It took some serious effort to pull that Caterpillar mining truck out of the drainage ditch. What a save. This 183-foot, 226,000-pound monster isn't just a beam, it's a moving landmark. Lefebvre & Sons isn't just hauling concrete, they're hauling history in the making. Precision, power, and pure skill. This is what heavy transport legends are made of. That was way too close. It's like the driver had a guardian angel watching over them. One more second, and this could have been a disaster. Watching that metal beast struggle against the train was like a real-life David versus Goliath moment. Except this time, Goliath almost won. It stood tall for half a century, only to crumble in the blink of an eye. The power of modern demolition is mind-blowing. Steep inclines, sharp hairpin turns, 100 tons of unforgiving weight. No problem for this man-beast. The combination of low-end torque, intelligent braking, and precision driving turns a logistical nightmare into a perfectly executed transport mission. That's not a parking spot, that's a sand trap. Someone just learned the hard way that the beach and expensive cars don't mix. A trip to remember for all the wrong reasons. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but that was a wild way to stop. Fasula's heavy transports took on a true mining giant, ensuring its 60-kilometer journey was smooth and safe. The Goldhofer 8-axle trailer kept everything stable, while the MNTGA 41.660 provided the muscle with its 660 horsepower engine. Thanks to expert planning and police coordination, this behemoth made it through tight turns and steep climbs without a hitch. You can almost feel the adrenaline just watching this. That driver's going to be replaying this in their head every time they hit the road. Too many voices, not enough focus. The excavator's descent turned into an unexpected slip, but luckily, no one was in harm's way. When you need to haul a Cat 375 excavator, you don't just throw it on any trailer. You need a true heavyweight champion. Enter the 75-ton pace-setter lowboy from Service Heavy Haul, flexing its muscles on the streets of Seattle. This state-of-the-art lowboy is built for maximum efficiency and safety, handling the massive weight with ease while gliding through tight construction zones and busy highways. This rescue is like a slow-motion action movie. You're holding your breath, waiting for that final push to get it upright.
Пиздец. Что?
Иваныч, держи его!
Every driver has their own style. Some smooth, some bold, and some, well, unforgettable.
Тягачом сегодня. У тебя два крюка сзади, да?
Good morning.
Those train cars went from rolling to flipping in an instant. Just goes to show how unpredictable things can be. Patrick Beekman's and his Volvo FH16750 aren't just hauling, they're mastering the art of precision transport. With 750 horsepower under the hood and a reinforced chassis, this powerhouse takes on the challenge of delivering the Liebherr 974 excavator with ease. That driver deserves an award for the fastest exit ever. 1 second later, and things could have gone horribly wrong. Snow, mud, and a stuck machine, no problem for Martin. Watching him work, it was like seeing a masterclass in precision recovery.
There you go. Jesus Christ!
That's not just a load, that's a test of endurance. If the tires survive this, they deserve a medal.
What are these? No, it's like 1,700 pounds.
Respect to the professionals who tackle these climbs day in and day out. Forget supply and demand. They just flipped the whole system and made people chase after a need they invented. Momentum is everything on a slope like that. The moment those transfer chains stop, gravity takes over, and that's when things get wild. Ever wondered what it takes to transport a 260-ton giant? 4 Mercedes-Benz prime movers, an extreme heavy-duty trailer, setup, and a whole lot of horsepower. The Latorno L2350 isn't just big, It's the world's largest wheel loader, built to conquer the toughest mining jobs. Now it's rolling towards the Atacama mining site, ready to devour dirt like a beast unleashed. Nothing lasts forever. Even the toughest machines have their final day. You can see the exact moment he realizes he made the worst decision of his life. That look of disbelief says it all. It took 1 year of planning, 3 stages of transport, and absolute precision to move this beast across the Czech Republic. Universal Transport's crew executed each phase with surgical accuracy, treating the 254 like a museum piece on the move. A job like this requires not just muscle, but serious brains, and they delivered on both fronts. The Grafham Bridge demolition was a heart-pounding spectacle. The excavator operator was like a surgeon, carefully dismantling the structure with precision and skill. It was destruction at its most impressive. Oh no! That 224-wheeled monster is an engineering marvel, like a centipede built for extreme hauling. When you're moving massive heat exchangers, precision and power are everything. The way Victor Baumann GmbH tackles this job shows why they're at the top of the game. Hydraulic suspension, load balancing axles, and raw German engineering make sure every ton is controlled with pinpoint accuracy. The 1997 Land Cruiser FXR is the definition of timeless toughness. It's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of SUVs, built to last and still looking sharp decades later. There is nothing in the world more powerful than water that can cut a diamond. Looks like he could have succeeded if the cameraman wasn't in his way. Who needs bulk when you have got brains and brawn? This machine is the definition of power in a sleek package. When work is done with heart, even the toughest tasks look effortless. Ever wondered how you move something that looks more like a moving skyscraper than a truckload? This trailer combination is an engineering marvel, designed to distribute weight perfectly while maintaining stability at extreme heights. The hydraulic steering system ensures precision maneuvering, even with 8 20-foot containers stacked sky-high. Watching them tear through the mud like it's nothing, absolute monsters on wheels. Imagine showing up to clean up a train derailment, only to cause another one. Talk about a plot twist. Stuck? Not a problem when you have a Doosan on your side. Steel might be tough, but it's no match for experience and expertise. Moving 55 tons of raw industrial might requires more than just power. It takes knowledge, planning, and relentless precision. Now that's a match I'd pay to watch. Cars charging in like strikers, and the crane goalie making last-second saves, pure chaos on the field. Well, that explains it. My package took a detour into the Twilight Zone. Guess I'll just sit here and wait forever. That truck isn't just carrying a load, it's giving a whole other vehicle a free ride. Who needs a tow truck when you've got that kind of power? That's some white-knuckle driving right there. That mountain pass is no joke, even for the most skilled drivers. Add 70 tons of Sani steel, and you've got a real-life high-stakes balancing act. The coordination, the sheer nerve, It's nothing short of elite-level heavy hauling.
Долбоёб, он сейчас продавит себе крышу. Этот сам ржет, внутри водила ржет, блядь. Смотри быстрее.
So many snow. That's some serious muscle on display. Watching this truck dig in and power through that muddy incline with a 300,000-pound load is nothing short of incredible. No winch, no extra help, just pure torque, traction, and top-tier engineering doing their thing. Looks like the Cat 32D excavator is showing off its climbing skills, but maybe not in the most practical way. Watching this truck driver maneuver is like watching an artist at work. Moving a 70-meter wind turbine blade is no joke. It's like hauling a giant sword through the countryside. Specialized extendable trailers and modular low loaders handle the job, adjusting dynamically to every turn and incline. And at night, a convoy of escort vehicles and flashing beacons ensures maximum safety and precision. Winter roads are like a game of survival. Either you conquer them or they conquer you.
Да ладно! Ну чё, серьезно, что ли?
Не выедет.
Как выезжать будет?
When you're stuck and the road says, "Not today," a wheel winch turns the impossible into a smooth escape. Buddy, this isn't a parking spot. That's next level logistics right there. A 220-ton generator isn't exactly a handle with care situation, but Nos Retiaz makes it look effortless. The Schwertransport push and pull convoy is a beast of coordination, ensuring every inch of that load moves with precision. Double the power, double the efficiency. Watching this in action is nothing short of mesmerizing. Even heavy machines need a little self-care. These two excavators are giving each other the ultimate spa treatment. Watching these workers unload coals like seeing a well-oiled machine in action. Every movement is calculated, every step seamless. True professionals at work. True talent is like a magnet. It draws you in and leaves you in awe. Another buried excavator. These machines really can't catch a break. It's like they're magnets for trouble. Let's hope the recovery team brings their A game this time. tons of clay spill out could be this hypnotic. Mother Nature meets heavy machinery in the best way possible. Power doesn't always guarantee success. The GAZ66 had the muscle, but today, the small pickup had the upper hand. That's some next-level logistics right there. Moving a dredging barge that size through tight, finished roads takes precision, patience, and a whole lot of horsepower. With a width of 7 meters and a height of 8.8 meters, every turn must have been a nail-biter. Emergency brakes, a stray freight train, and a near miss. This is the kind of real-life drama you never want to experience. Some people risk it all just to be polite. That's next-level foolishness. Nature always wins. That hill was too much, and the ice made sure to send the truck straight into an unexpected swim. What a close call. If there's ever a class on extreme logistics, this right here should be the first lesson. A multi-axle trailer working in sync with a high horsepower prime mover, pulling thousands of pounds up a near vertical climb. This is engineering brilliance at its finest. The self-leveling suspension ensures stability, while the automatic load distribution system prevents any sudden weight shifts. The Goldhofer THP SLE and THP SL modular trailers in action here are nothing short of mechanical poetry. With 40 and 32 axle line configurations, this setup isn't just about brute force, it's a masterclass in stability and maneuverability. Navigating from Durinsport to Tupras refinery with a load this massive, that takes engineering excellence and nerves of steel. Now that's an incredible rescue mission. 2 days of effort, 28,000 pounds pulled from the frozen depths. Talk about determination and skill.
relax.
Well, that's one way to do it. When the long way isn't an option, sometimes you just have to improvise and take the shortcut. Good thing he took the time to secure those welding nipples. One loose cable could have turned this climb into a total disaster. Moving a 155-foot, 66,000-pound space shuttle fuel tank across the country, that's not just logistics. It's a mission of precision, patience, and pure expertise. Emmert International knocked it out of the park with their meticulous planning, from weatherproofing ET-94 to navigating tight urban spaces. It's one thing to haul massive loads, but another to transport a fragile piece of space history without a scratch. Tractor versus human? This is like David versus Goliath, but without the slingshot. Spoiler, Goliath wins every single time. No way. That truck looks like it just lost a fight with a wrecking ball, yet the driver is cruising like it's a Sunday drive. Absolute madness. Smooth and steady, this tractor driver knows exactly what they're doing.
¡Qué pichus, hijo de puta, mae!
Some things just get better with age. This clay ass is proof of that. By golly, relax already. The experts on the scene. Imagine the weight of 100 Boeing 747s. Now, imagine moving that without a hitch. The 200-axle, 1,600-wheel convoy wasn't just brute force. It was flawless execution, meticulous planning, and cutting-edge hydraulics in action. Well, I never. Twice the mess in one go. That driver's shoulders must be sagging under the weight of those calls. Nuts. From city tracks to ocean depths, this MARTA rail car is getting a second life as an artificial reef. Full throttle, sharp turns, and a daring driver. This is either a display of skill or a recipe for disaster. You can practically hear the rubber groaning under all that pressure, but that driver, absolute professional. Keeping a rig that massive under control, especially on tricky terrain, takes next-level skill, patience, and nerves of steel. Everyone made it out safe, the passengers, crew, and even the truck driver. The locomotive took a hit, but thankfully, just minor damage. What a sight. Pure power in action. Now that's what I call precision transport. Moving a yacht like the Dolce Vita isn't just about power. It's about orchestration, skill, and nerves of steel. Watching that convoy thread the needle through tight urban spaces, especially the roundabout at Place des Arts, is nothing short of mesmerizing. Every inch counts, and the coordination between the escort team and the driver is pure artistry. That's a collision you never want to see. A massive train slamming into a tractor trailer, hauling a dozer. Pure chaos in motion. Nothing quite like the sight or sound of 3 fully loaded road trains hitting the Stuart Highway. These mechanical giants are built for the harshest conditions, covering thousands of kilometers of red dirt, dust, and heat. Seeing them fire up and roll out, pure outback magic. With this level of determination and heavy machinery at work, it looks like they're gearing up to construct the next great wonder of the world.
No.
Sometimes it's the simplest steps that make the biggest difference. Not all trailers can tame the mountains, but this RGN lowboy proves why it's a beast. With specialized hydraulic axles adjusting in real time and reinforced load-bearing structure, it's made for extreme hauls. That 87-ton excavator is no joke, but the trailer's dynamic weight distribution keeps everything balanced, even when the road turns into a cliffside nightmare. Looks like we're gonna need a bigger excavator. This boulder isn't budging. Surviving a flip like that is nothing short of a miracle. He better buy a lottery ticket today. That's not just a car, that's a force of nature rolling through obstacles. Baffin Island doesn't forgive mistakes. An 18% grade in Arctic conditions is a nightmare for even the toughest haulers. But with high-torque engines, advanced hydraulic suspension, and skillful maneuvering, these steel giants are making the impossible look easy. Had a blast? Drop a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more epic moments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.